Remember when Michelle Obama said, "When they go low, we go high"? To me, that was one of the most important things she could have said to people, the absolute key to winning in these screwed up times. But the Democrats have completely thrown that idea out the window. Case in point, Maxine Waters, the Democratic congresswoman from California. She was speaking to a crowd recently when she told everyone that if they see anyone from the Trump administration out and about, they should immediately start shouting at them. She said, "If you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd and you push back on them and you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere." So classy, right? Going so high. But not entirely out of the blue, as that seems to be the MO for Democrats these days. Last week, protesters heckled Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen at a Mexican restaurant. They also showed up at her house and heckled her there too. They also heckled White House advisor Stephen Miller at a Mexican restaurant. And Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders was also made to leave a restaurant after the staff there was too upset by her being there. So basically, the way Democrats, or haters of Trump, are going high is by outright harassing people they don't agree with. But the funny thing is that this recent spate of hate is over an immigration policy that is not new. I remember reporting about immigration detention centers under Obama, and no one cared. I'm not saying Trump didn't ramp things up with his zero tolerance policy, but I was actually called a radical extremist by one of my friends for pointing out that Obama deported more people than any president before him. No one wanted to talk about it then. They only want to talk about it now because suddenly they all care about immigrants. Which is what the politicians and the media want you to care about. They don't want you to care about the $716 billion defense policy bill that the Senate just passed. They voted 85-10, as in both Democrats and Republicans all seem to agree just fine on the things the news isn't talking about. They don't want you to care about that. So they'll show you pictures of immigrants to make you sad. And then they'll tell you to be angry and classless and completely distracted from doing anything with your lives. It's very clear they no longer want you to go high. They want you to sink as low as you can go. And the worst thing to see is that it's actually working.